I was watching this video from Simon about the difference between a leader and a manager. And it is something that really connected with me because I had a very similar experience of having dealt with both types of people. When the performance is not great, when the metrics are down, typically a manager calls for a discussion and starts questioning why the results are not showing up, why the performance is not up to the mark. And then he starts demanding performance, asking for actions and strategy on how the results can be improved. I've been in a workplace where people were humiliated. The first thing in the morning is a meeting that happens to review the performance, and people are humiliated, shouted at, and then demanded for the performance. Sometimes people do perform in those situations out of fear because they have to survive. They have no other choice, so they tend to perform. But out of what? Fear of survival? And how powerful is that type of performance? People do exist in systems because they have no other choice, and they exist until they get a better option. And how will be that type of working environment where people are blamed, humiliated? And I remember, that workplace where spending every day in the office was like hell. On the other hand, if it is a leader, yes, the results are down, the performance is not great. The leader sits with the person and says, I see that the results are not great. Tell me what's happening. What are you dealing with? How can I help you? When your manager, your boss, and your colleagues are there with you, when you are going through something and you are dealing with the challenges, and when they are ready to offer help, and you are being empowered in those situations, that's a very different environment. You would want to be in such places, you want to be with such people. And taking help and then delivering what is needed becomes easier, and you would want to be part of those teams. That's empowerment, and that's leadership. There's a vast difference between these two things. And when people talk about working for leaders and the attrition environment in an organization, these are the things that makes a difference. Now, this is not just limited to workplace. Be it anywhere, even with our family members. When someone is dealing with something, are we really concerned about them? Asking what is that they are dealing with. So I want to leave you with this thought that look at people around you and look at how you have been with them. Have you been compassionate and empowering them, or have you been demanding and not being considerate towards them? Thank you.